Pretty much good news for us there. In other news, the president of the Association of Custom House Agents Ghana, Kyei, has described government's move to review downwards the benchmark valuation of the import duties as irrelevant and insignificant to the total cost of duties paid at the ports. According to him, government must rather reduce the import duty rate to encourage more traffic volume of trade. He spoke to my colleague Josephine Frimpong.
As part of the town hall meeting, Vice President Dr. Bamudu Bahumia has given a declaration that benchmark values for import duty has been reduced from 30% for cars and general goods, 50%. I have with me here the president of Achaag, that is Association of Custom House Agents.
After the announcement that benchmark values have been reduced by 50%, I think people have had the impression that it's the import duties which have been reduced. Number one, it's not all items that have been benchmarked. So it means that it is not all items that the 50% reduction will affect. Number two, even if, irrespective of the benchmark, if your value is still above the benchmark value, you are not affected. Number three, the process is that if I have an invoice and the invoice is above the benchmark value, do I have to reduce it to the level of a benchmark value? No. The reaction has been, of course, people have been calling in, hey, we've heard that the duties have been reduced by 50%. So we are not going to, if I'm paying 100,000 cedis, this time I'm bringing you 50,000 cedis for my duty. It's all across board. Everybody is asking for it. Benchmark reduction, I think that it will not have any effect on the cost of doing business. If the government means business to reduce duties or import duties at the port, the problem is with the import duty rates themselves. Let us attack the rates of duties. I understand we are under CET, ECOWAS, blah, 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 and all that we can't do it alone. If we can't do it alone, let us all sit down and tackle that problem.
You heard from the president of Achaag, and actually picking from his words, he says that the port reforms are good. It will make a good impact into the cost of doing business. But it looks like the education has to go down well for importers to understand that now you can't carry 50% of your duty and come to the port that you want to clear. Well, it is the benchmark value that has been reduced, so you have to go according to that line. My name is Josephine Frimpong, here in Tama.